The Case International family of mower conditioners are designed for hay producers who face a wide variety of crop and field conditions, providing fast cutting, optimum conditioning, and fully adjustable swathing and windrowing capabilities. These features add up to a highly productive family of mower conditioners that produce faster drying and more nutritional crops. There are a total of 7 sickle bar models, with an additional disc mower conditioner unit available. 4 side pull units provide a range of sickle bar width from 7 feet 3 inches to a full 12 feet of crop cutting ability. 3 center pivot units start at 12 feet of cutting action and expand to a high capacity 16 foot. These larger units feature a hydraulic header drive for increased flexibility while eliminating PTO maintenance. The deluxe and center pivot models also feature hydraulic positioning for those who prefer extra maneuverability. The operator can mow in either direction of the field by simply turning around in the headland. A wide, heavy-duty L-shaped frame of the side pull units allows the header to be pushed through the field by the frame, not pulled. The box beam frame of the center pivot units also allows the header to be pushed through the field, just like a self-propelled header. And all headers have both radial and vertical movement, so they're always parallel to the ground. This permits smooth, even cutting of the crop as field terrain changes. The Case International family of mower conditioners have been designed with 3 functional objectives in mind. Cut the crop quickly and cleanly. Condition the crop for fast, even drying. And form a swath or windrow that will enhance drying and maintain maximum nutritional value of the crop. Let's begin by understanding how these machines have been designed for optimum performance in each of these functions.
Case has engineered a unique method of cutting the crop with its line of sickle bar mower conditioners. The term used to describe this method is uniform knife motion. The principles behind this unique system can be summarized into 3 important functions: uniform motion, long radial arc, and counterbalanced weight. The term uniform knife motion is somewhat misleading. Technically, the motion of the knife is constantly changing. Looking at the simple graphic representation, you can see that the knife actually starts at 0 velocity and accelerates to a maximum at the midpoint of the stroke. At that point, it begins to slow down until it reaches 0 velocity at the end of the stroke. The result is a smooth stroke that produces both vibration and severity of shock loads associated with rapid directional changes. This is because the knife slows down and stops prior to changing directions. Then on the return stroke, the knife speeds up again through the cutting cycle. Another element attributing to this unique knife drive system is the long radial arc of the cutting assembly. This long radial arc reduces both the load and wear on the knife. The amount of vertical and lateral deflection at the knife head is reduced because the knife is driven off a fixed point on top of the long radial arc. If you compare this to a conventional wobble drive with short rapid arcs, you can see the amount of increased vertical and lateral knife movement. The wobble drive system results in poorer cutting performance and additional knife deflection and wear. As a result of the long radial arc design, the Case International knife is properly aligned on every cutting stroke. The final element attributing to this unique cutting motion is the use of a counterbalanced weight. This weight is a flywheel that's used to store energy and counterbalance the weight of the sickle bar. First, the flywheel is used to store energy through the cutting stroke, releasing it when needed to smooth out the uneven loads caused by the stopping and starting of the knife blade. In fact, because the flywheel is located near the source of the load requirement, the knife can achieve very high stroke per minute cycles. Second, the flywheel is counterbalanced to compensate for the weight of the components that are attached to it. The complete drive system is, therefore, in total balance throughout the drive stroke, reducing vibration to the equipment. Uniform knife motion results in the smoothest knife drive in the industry, plus reduces unwanted vertical and lateral knife motion, resulting in cleaner and faster cutting of the crop and improved knife drive dependability.
Let's continue to examine the overall operation of the Case International mower conditioners. The crop first encounters the push bar before it enters the machine. The push bar leans the crop forward so that after it's cut, the reel can convey the crop to pass through the conditioning rolls butt end first. To ensure proper crop orientation for cutting, the bar should strike the crop at approximately 1/3 of the crop height. The large 42-inch diameter reel should normally be adjusted to operate about 10 to 20% faster than ground speed for most efficient crop flow. On the deluxe and larger units, a 5-bat reel is standard. This allows the crop to feed evenly and reduces the chance of bunching or plugging. An optional 5th and 6th bat kit is available for the smaller units. Depending on the type of crop and its density, 2 simple adjustments will help optimize crop flow from the cutter bar to the conditioning rolls: the reel position and tine timing. For example, in down and tangled crops, the reel can be adjusted to a more forward down position. By rotating the reel cam track, tine retraction can be advanced or restricted to improve feeding and reduce crop carryover. The crop now flows into the cutter bar. Here, the forged guards penetrate crops easily for a clean, rapid shearing cut. There are 3 different guards available depending on which model you choose. The Super Guard, which comes standard on most units, the Range Guard, with its extra length for easy penetration in difficult crops, and the Stub-on-Stub Guards for the most aggressive cutting action in tough-to-cut crops. All Case International mower conditioners feature bolt-on sickle sections for reduced repair time. That's especially valuable when time is critical during cuttings. After the crop is cut, it's conveyed to the conditioner rolls. Here, it's conditioned to promote faster and more uniform drying. The conditioning rolls are mounted on the header of all Case International mower conditioners. As a result, the header and conditioner move in unison as the head floats over the ground. This allows material to feed uninterrupted into the reels. Some competitive models incorporate a frame-mounted conditioner, which can vary in orientation and distance from the reel or auger as the header floats over the field contours. The standard conditioner rolls on the Case International line of mower conditioners are intermeshing rubber on steel. The top roll is an abrasion-resistant rubber molded onto a steel core. The bottom roll has steel flutes welded to a steel core. The 2 intermeshing rolls lightly crimp the stems of the hay as it flows through the conditioner. The even crimping action on the crop stems provides a structure or body to swaths and windrows so they stand up, allowing air to circulate. Optimal crushing intermittently splits open each stem and abrades the surface so moisture can escape for faster drying. For more durability and improved crushing and crimping action, the optional 8-inch diameter tie core conditioning rolls can be ordered. These rolls consist of cord-reinforced rubber tire carcass discs, or wafers, compressed onto a steel core. Both types of rolls are precision machined and balanced to run smoothly and quietly. This intermeshing rubber-on-rubber design gently handles the delicate leaves of legumes, alfalfa, and clovers. Roll pressure is controlled by spring tension, and on most models, both roll tension and spacing are individually adjustable.
Speed and efficiency are essential during hay cutting. The operator just can't afford to deal with plugging of the crop mat in the conditioner rolls. That's why automatic roll separation was incorporated into all Case International Deluxe and Center Pivot mower conditioners. This system features a simple but unique eccentric cam device, which connects the roll tension springs to the conditioning rolls. If a plugging condition becomes imminent, this mechanism automatically releases roll pressure and the rolls separate. During normal field operation, the roll spacing increases slightly as the crop mat passes through the rolls. As the crop mat increases in thickness, the conditioning rolls produce greater pressure, ensuring uniform crop conditioning. The flexibility of this system is a real advantage when the crop conditions vary. Under normal operations in heavy but uniform crop conditions, the incoming mat is easily compressed and passed through the rolls without further increase in roll opening. If the roll spacing continues to increase beyond this point, either an obstruction or a crop slug has begun to form in the conditioner rolls. This causes the forces applied to the lever arm of the eccentric cam to take a mechanical advantage over the tensioning springs. The rolls open further, and the pressure on the rolls is reduced. At this point, if there is a sudden increase in mat thickness, a plugging condition would result. Here's where the release feature of the eccentric cam device takes over. With any additional increase in roll opening, the cam moves to an over-center position. Spring tension continues to reduce, and the rolls can immediately separate to maximum opening. This instant release of roll pressure and increase in roll spacing allows the slug to pass freely through the conditioner rolls. The rolls then immediately reset and return to the original spacing and pressure settings, so normal operation can continue. The best part of all this separation device is that the operator doesn't even know that a plug was about to happen. Cutting is virtually a non-stop operation, since plugging is virtually eliminated.
The overall machine balance and performance when cutting the crop is enhanced by the Case International header design. All of the components for crop cutting, conditioning, and formation are mounted to the header and function independent of the frame. This results in smooth, uniform cutting performance, especially in rough or hilly terrain. Plus, with all working components mounted in the header, twisting forces on the frame are not transmitted into the header, which greatly reduces downtime, increasing reliability. The header floats with the contour of the ground because of the spring flotation system. Both vertical and radial flotation are achieved through the use of springs, which provide precise control of flotation. The header flotation can be easily adjusted by turning a convenient adjustment bolt on each side of the unit. And the cutting height is changed just as easily by adjusting the skid shoes. On 12-foot and larger machines, the crop is gently conveyed by dual opposed rotation augers after it is cut. To keep the crop mat flowing evenly, the augers have a variable pitch flighting. This keeps the crop mat in an even convergence when it enters the conditioning rolls. After the crop is discharged out of the rolls, it is formed into either a wide swath or narrow windrow for fast, uniform dry down. Case International mower conditioners form an ideal stems-up swath for more even dry down and protection of the leaves. Raise the swath deflector, and the crop is directed through the forming shield to form a tall, even windrow. On all models, windrow shields are easily adjustable to provide proper size and shape of windrows in varying crop conditions. The rear deflector provides a fluffing action, which deposits crop into a tall, loose windrow for improved air circulation. For really tough field conditions, like wet, dense, or tangled grass, fire ant hills, or gopher mounds, there's the Case International Model 3309 disc mower conditioner. This unit features a 9-foot cutter bar with 7 oval cutting discs. Each disc has 2 free-swinging reversible knives and makes nearly 6,000 cuts per minute at a rotating speed of almost 3,000 RPM. The shaft-driven cutter bar is built with modular components for easy repair and reduced downtime. These modular components are a series of individual disc drive units. Hydraulic positioning is standard equipment for easy maneuvering in the field or from transport to working position. And the header tilt control provides a wide range of easy-to-adjust header angles without the use of tools. The 3309 also comes standard with precision machine Ticor conditioning rolls for the optimum in hay conditioning. These rolls provide a full 84-inch swathing capability, or a choice of windrows beginning at 30 inches. Let's review some of the overall features of the Case International line of mower conditioners. Their heavy-duty construction provides rugged field use day in and day out, creating a high degree of reliability. The design of these units allows the header to be pushed through the field, not pulled. This promotes more even, smooth cutting of the crop, plus aids in overall header flotation. The uniform motion knife drive reduces both load and wear on the knife, resulting in the smoothest drive system on the market. All sickle bar models have bolt-on sickle sections for ease of maintenance. Reels can be adjusted both vertically and horizontally to match changing crop conditions. Conditioning rolls crush and crimp crops for fast, even drying. They also separate automatically to prevent plugging on the deluxe and center pivot models. On the center pivot units, a reliable hydraulic system is used to provide highly maneuverable center pivot action and header drive. And all of these units feature variable discharge widths for either high fluffy windrows or quick-drying full-width swaths. Regardless of the size operation or field condition, there's a Case International mower conditioner made for any application. For faster drying and more nutritional crops, go with a proven performer. Go with Case International, the standard of quality.